Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India. Bhaktavijaya181. As you may remember, the Lord donned a disguise and went to Nama to beg for food on Ekadashi. For this reason, I have naturally come to your door for charity. If you drive me away, I shall at once give up my life, and the sin of having murdered a Brahmin will fall on your head. Nama's resolve. Nama replied, I'm a Bhakta of Vishnu. I'm without good as well as sinful deeds. I have placed my heart at the feet of Pandurang and have become a Jivan Mukta, free while living. He who cherishes in his heart no desire, even for good deeds, how can sinful deeds do him harm? Who does not love intensely, separation brings no sorrow. If anyone has discarded all love of money, that person will not be afraid of thieves. And if one has put away all desires to be honored, how can that person feel dishonor? He who feels no happiness in being praised, how can that person feel any pain when that person is reviled? The person who feels no pleasure in mere gain can feel no sorrow when no gain is made. When one looks upon the beautiful form of youth and yet does not feel any pride of their own youthful appearance, how can that person be troubled by the thought of old age? So, O Brahman, I have destroyed all opportunity for sin as well as for good deeds. I shall never have to go to hell because of sin. Hearing Nama say these things, the Brahmin replied to him, You have no tenderness of heart for others, and you go about preaching your philosophy. I'm a Brahmin, in distress for lack of food. If you do not take away my hunger, I shall immediately lose my life. Know this for certain, O Bhakta of Vishnu, Nama said to him. If you give up your life, the same thing will happen to me. O Brahman. Hearing him say this, the holder of the disc, Krishna, did a very remarkable thing. He rolled his eyes about and fainted away, falling on the ground. The servant of Vishnu, seeing him thus, went close to him and looked. The Brahman was no longer breathing. He was dead. People revile Nama. Hearing about this affair, men and women gathered in the house. They said to Nama, How is it that you've caused this murder of a Brahmin at your very door? The Brahmin was asking for some cooked food for you. You did not give it to him, and so it resulted in this great disaster. In what way can the consequence be avoided? One remarked, This Bhakta of Hari preaches very verbosely his own knowledge of divine things, but he never gives even a morsel of food to anyone. Thus all reviled him. But Nama's determination was unchanged. He lifted up the corpse of the Brahmin and carried it to the banks of the Bhima. He erected a funeral pyre and placed the corpse upon it. He laid himself by the side of the corpse and set fire to the pile. Everyone was astonished at what Nama did. They remarked, The determination of Nama is very great. We see no noble Vaishnava on this earth equal to him. The Brahmin was not really a Brahmin. He was Sripati, Krishna. And as he died, true devotion led the Vaishnava Nama to be immolated with him in his fixed determination. Just as the fire began to blaze, the Brahmin immediately sat up and, assuming the form of the four arms, he embraced Nama. He said to him, If I should hunt through all the three worlds, I would not find a bhakta like you. Your determination to do your duty is greater than that of Ambarish and Rukmangad, who took their whole city to Vaikuntha heaven. But you are born as the Savior of the world. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.